And I'll never forget this couple. I'll keep this private for them, but they came in 2 weeks after they discovered he was having an affair. 2 weeks. So it was still raw. And by the way, she was pregnant.
Oh.
She was pregnant and he was having an affair and he wasn't sure he wanted to stay. And she hoped he would stay because they were about to have a baby. But she was also really, really pissed.
Yeah.
And they had no idea. They said, Adam, we don't know if this is salvageable. You tell us. And they walked in 2 weeks after the affair. So we did a full assessment on their relationship. They still loved each other, but their needs were totally unfulfilled. Totally unfulfilled. In the pantry of love, it was nothing but dust. And they both actually had, he had avoidant attachment. She had anxious attachment. She was eager to please. He was, please stay away. And he was getting his needs met, that novelty connection with the other woman. Mm-hmm. And there was no emotional bond yet with the other woman, but he was getting that novelty where it felt good. That was the only thing he had ever recognized. So it took us 2 more sessions. I said, guys, here's your problem. Attachment is the problem. I need to teach you this and things will be okay. We will make this decision together, but let me teach you. Give me 3 weeks. I said, you've come in on an 8-session package. Give me 3 weeks before anybody makes a choice. Guy, before you leave, lady, before you shoot him in the head, whatever. Give me 3 weeks. So first session, deep assessment. You guys still love each other. We can make this work. Yes. Second session, everything about attachment theory. Everything, deep dive, everything I knew crammed into 1 hour. And it blew their freaking minds. They had no idea that you could have emotional intimacy. No idea what bonding could feel like outside of novelty dopamine. No idea that they could have deeper conversations with each other. So we didn't have time to get into those conversations yet, but by the end of session 2, there was some hope there. And he was kind of looking at his wife a little bit, like, instead of looking away from her, he was kind of looking at her and she was kind of calming down, not angry, bristled. Session 3 hit. Okay, guys, here's what you're going to start doing. Here's how you're going to share some needs with each other and open up on purpose. And they were, nope, wait, here's how we're going to do it. We're going to make it really simple. Let me write this script for you. Let me write this for you. Read it to each other tonight. Read it out loud and then fill in the blanks for yourself. So I'll make it so easy. And then every 3 days, you're going to check in what I call the State of the Unions. The State of the Union check-in. It's masculine. It's so masculine, it hurts. But here's how you're going to, instead of saying, how are you feeling? You're going to give a score. You're going to do this. Here's how you're going to do this. Here's how you walk through the conversation. Here's the questions you are not allowed to ask, right? Just as important as the questions you have to ask. They started doing this. The fourth session, they walked back in my office. This was 3 weeks, roughly 3 weeks, about 5 weeks after the affair. 5 weeks after they discovered the affair, they were more in love than they had ever been.